Welcome to the third episode of Geezer and the Misses. Tonight we're going to cook some mussels, but before we begin, there are some of our younger viewers and certainly younger friends that say, well, what's a geezer? So the missus got me this shirt to give us a true definition of the geezer. Can you read it? I can't read upside down and backwards.
Oh, sure. It says geezer, not young, not dead, somewhere in between.
Well, that's kind of me. I'm somewhere in between all of this. But anyway, tonight, as I said, we're going to cook mussels. Just as a little preface, we had them last night at our good friend Julian Steig's party, and they were hoovered. And if you don't know what hoovered is, they were sucked up immediately. In any case, they were delicious and everybody enjoyed them. So what is it made of? Obviously, mussels, fresh. We've got butter, olive oil, parsley, and of course my favorite, purple garlic. And the purple garlic is key to this dish because it has a bite. So we're going to go prep here and we'll be back in a minute. So tonight, as I said, we are having grilled mussels. And the mussels we're using are blue mussels, really referred to sometimes as black mussels and or common mussels, but they are the family Mytilus edulis. No, that's not right.
Mytilus edulis?
No. Close enough, but that's something like that. Genus and species. Mytilus edulis, I don't know, it's it doesn't matter. They're really good black mussels and white mussels. They're called blue and actually they look black.
Yeah, they're black.
But in any case, the key to them, you first have to clean them. And today, in today's markets, they really come pretty well cleaned. But every now and then you do get one that is open when you open. And if they're open, you throw them away immediately because that's not good. Secondly, sometimes you get them with a beard. And the beard is...
That's a big beard.
It is a big beard, and that's how they hang onto the rocks. That's how they survive. And all you
I
have
didn't
to
even
do
know
is
that.
pull that off. And that's one, and here's the second one. Pull that off. Doesn't work so easy. So what you do, you go to your tool chest. I got a tool belt on, by the way. And so you've got your pliers, and you pull them out. And now those mussels are clean, and they are ready to go.
I see one more.
One more beard. Okay,
Yeah, because I cleaned them all with those
Okay,
three.
we're going to do that. That's the last one. Let's see. No, it's already, I know that's a big, long beard.
That's
The key is,
a grandpa.
when you pull on this and let it go, it sucks it back in. That means those mussels are
You don't
fresh.
want to let go of that beard.
And those mussels are fresh. So anyway. Okay, we put the butter into the mixing bowl. Butter, we have the olive oil in there, and we'll dump in the garlic, and the garlic's in, and now we have the garlic, and we're going to mix this up. So it becomes like a spread. It's not like a liquid, it becomes a spread. Next in goes the parsley. Parsley, we're going to mix that up. We're going to throw in a little bit of the pepper. Just a pinch of the pepper that goes into that, and we have it ready to, as you can see, it's turning into a nice paste. And then another final ingredient is we have here, what do we have, 9 tablespoons?
9 tablespoons of cheese.
9 tablespoons of freshly grated Parmesan. I use my little handy dandy grater that I grate it down, and we're throwing that in. And that goes on there. Well, we got Parmesan everywhere here. So, okay, let's put that here. Now, you can see that this is turning into quite a little mixture.
Just for the record, we did 1.5 the recipe because we find that we like a little bit more of the sauce on the mussels before we grill them. You can
Exactly, and also that...
Better to have too much than too little.
Right, and what happens when you get it, you'll see when we put it on the grill, some of this mixture of butter and cheese and that sort of goes over the edges of the mussel, and you will have some really good crunchy toasty bread to put into it. And soak up that really good flavor in that garlic.
I wish we could catch the aroma on the video because this smells so good. That garlic, oh.
Especially the purple garlic. Like I said, last night we had this as a appetizer at Julia Steig's party. and it was a great success. Also, I must mention that Julia is becoming an excellent artist, and she's somebody you should look up. She's doing really good things in the world of art.
Okay, you got that.
That's beautiful. This is perfect now. Now it's time to really steam the mussels, and you can see that I have the mussels in this saute pan, and I'm going to add a white wine, and this happens to be a Columbia Crest. It's an inexpensive Chardonnay that I will tell you is a wonderful little drink.
It's my everyday wine.
It's your everyday go-to wine. I'm going to put this in here, just about a cup. That's all. You don't need that much. You can see there's really not that much. And I'm going to put this on, I'm going to take this and put this onto the stove, and we're going to fire that up, and then we're going to saute that, or let those steam. Put the lid on, steam. It doesn't take more than 4 or 5 minutes, and then they will be ready. And when they open, they're done. And then we'll go move them to the grilling pan, and we'll take them to the outside grill for the finishing.
Geezer,
What?
can I read you a poem I found on mussels?
Mussels, really? Yes.
Uh-huh. Seagrass feeds my appetite, lobsters, clams, and mussels too. I feast upon both day and night, then drift away when I am through. Doesn't that
Perfect.
just bring a tear to your eye?
It does. I better have another glass of wine.
I love you.
Cheers. Well, now the mussels have been steamed. I've got them in the pot. I'm going to bring it over here. And you can see we take the lid off, the steam comes down. And let me show you these beauties. You can see that the wine is boiling and the mussels have opened just like that. They're beautiful, perfect pink. And they are just ready now to prepare for the sauce and the garlic and the olive oil. So now what we have to do, we're going to take the lid. I'm going to strain the mussels. It's really sad. Is inside this you can kind of see it, that wonderful mussel liquor and the white wine. Can you see it? Mrs.? You can see that mussel liquor. Now that would be great for a pasta sauce, but unfortunately that's not what we're making tonight. So maybe we'll come back another time. So we're just going to dump it out. The mussels are in that strainer. Strain it. I'll take it over here. And the next thing we're going to do is separate that. Now that the mussels have been drained, you saw that I put this collar and I put it over here. Now it's time to prepare them for the appetizer. What we do, we take each mussel and you find the meat and you take the top shell off and you put them on this tray, because in a few minutes we're going to put on each of these just a dollop of this wonderful dressing. And then we're going to put this on the grill. And you know what this is made of? This is made of butter, garlic, olive oil, parsley, and Parmesan cheese.
Yes. So we're not going to make you watch us do it, but we're going to put it together and we'll show you it when it's on the grill.
Right.
Back in a few.
Now, as you can see, we have shucked all of the mussels. Here are the top half of the shell that we've got here that we peeled them off, and here are the mussels on the bottom half of the shell that we are now getting ready to put the stuffing into each one. And when we come back, you'll see that they will all be perfectly dressed before we take them to the grill. Yep. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie,
We have got the mussels here, and they're ready to go on the grill. I've got the grill going, but
Don't look at me.
oh, don't look at you. The only way I can see, well, look at the side, Mrs. You can see that I've got my headlamp on,
He'll blind you.
which is wonderful for looking into dark places.
He thinks he's Gus Ganarski for you Wisconsin people.
That's right. They got to go on.
Got it on the grill.
Goes the very hot Everything's going.
How many
Wait,
minutes?
Wait, maybe 2 or 3. So on the grill, you can see it, and these wait till I come back, and they will be bubbling.
Here's my husband, the geezer, with his dork light.
This is how we cook mussels in the dark in Wisconsin.
Yes.
But look at these babies. They're still absolutely boiling in the olive oil and the butter, and the beauty of these are just going to be spectacular. And with it tonight we are having a Bourgogne, a simple French white Burgundy from Pierre Matreau. Delicious with it. We're also having a 2010, that's from 2014 by the way. This is a 2010 Bandol from Domaine Trompier in Provence. And so because of the garlic and because of the butter, we need white, we need red, and so we're going to have a little of both. But this is the geezer and the missus.
Will you take off the headset now?
Oh, okay. I'll take the headset off, but let's have one.
오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자